Hello boys and girls, it's Rabbit here from Unbreakable Gamers. Finally got my microphone sort of working with Shadowplay now, so hopefully you should now be able to hear me properly, or in better quality at least, when I am doing these reviews, or game vids in general. Today I'm going to do a video review of a game Down to One. This is an early access game on Steam. As you can see, I've already given it a down vote. In the 7 months I have owned this game for, that came out on the 30th of January this year, I have played it for several hours. Now, when I say play, in several hours, as you can see, 5.3 hours. 2 hours of those is basically today trying to record a video that I felt was worthy for a review. It was just I kept on finding bug after bug after bug, and the videos got insanely large. But anyway, so let's see if we can get this one down a bit smaller. I mean, in that playtime I have, playing the game has just been standing around in the lobby. And I have 7 months, multiplayer game, as you can see, 42 player start. It's a battle royale, last man standing sort of game, which sounds good in theory. But yeah, I've only been the only player in 7 months that's on there. They have a Steam group and they tell you, oh, you know, join the Steam group, you get told when there's tournaments and things on. The problem is, I get these pop-ups from the group saying, oh, you know, this gameplay type's just started, or a tournament's just started. You get on, there is nobody there. But oddly enough, the developer holds a weekly tournament where he gives away cash prizes. And there seems to be players in, but unfortunately they always seem to be at the time that is not suitable for me, given my location. I'm here in Australia, in the eastern states. A lot of the notifications I get to play this game show up anywhere between like 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. at night or in the morning to about 3 a.m. and you'll get the notification the rounds are starting. You join, there's nobody on. Unfortunately, this game being early access, as you can see in the pictures here, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, nice bright sunny desert. That triangle thing there is a dome, like a force field dome that goes over the map, and it gets smaller and smaller as the game goes on. So, you know, it eventually forces all players to converge into one area. There's no sort of camping and waiting it out. If you're outside that dome, you'll take damage. But as you can see, it doesn't look too bad. It's made on the Unity engine, and you'll no doubt recognise some of the models if you're anything Unity. If you've ever played Rust Legacy, you'll recognise this hangar here. It appeared in Rust Legacy before they went to the Unity 5 update and changed the entire game. Not a bad thing using stock assets, but you know, a bit of coat of paint or something, but I haven't seen anything change models wise since I have been, well, attempting to play the game. General sort of game, people with low hours saying, oh, the game's broken, no players, you know, awesome game. And it's like, yeah, you know, this is one of those games that really pisses me off with early access. I support a lot of early access titles, and this is one of the games what early access should be, you know, tighter controlled by Steam or Valve. They should do some quality control, look at a game, say, you know what, this game is unplayable, it is a piece of shit, it's not going on our store. Come back and see us when you've got something that's playable, or, you know, less buggy. You expect bugs in early alpha, but there's buggy and there's utterly broken. I mean, pay good attention of these screenshots here on the store. Bright desert landscape. Now, the map only has one map. It's just the same desert map over and over. It just moves objectives around. For this sort of game, you need a bit of variety. But you'll get people who will defend this sort of thing because it's an early access game, and being an early access game excuses every poor decision developers make. I mean, looking at the Steam stats, there are 15,000 people plus who own this game, and there's nobody on playing it. That's one of the biggest complaints in the game. And you get the same type of response: join a group, join a group, join a group. Well, as I said, I joined a group. I still have in 7 months not played the game. But yeah, nice, bright looking. You know, it doesn't look too bad. So let's load it up and have a look. Yeah, usual Unity start load screen. I rebind my keys, and yeah, a lot of them don't work. So I've stuck with the default ones. Being a left-hander, I need to rebind my keys to the numpad usually. Like my movement keys will work, but what I've rebound the crouch key, it doesn't work. It will in most other Unity games. You know, typical settings. So yeah, we'll load it up. Gadget Games, with their developer GoGo Gadget, I think his name is, and I think he's the only developer on it, which is, I guess, makes sense because basically everything seems to be Unity. Ooh, it's got a nice menu. I mean, you look at the menu here, it looks polished, but okay, let's play the game. Let's check out matchmaking. Oh wait, it doesn't work. Why? Because there is no matchmaking. You want to play, you click play. There's no single player, so the matchmaking being there is pointless. There's no auto server. You've actually got to hit refresh here. Hide full servers? Not a problem. I mean, look, 5 servers, nobody on. This is a Saturday night. Doesn't matter what time of day I get on. There just never seems to be anybody playing it. I mean, you should not have to join a group on Steam to get a game going. In this game, you earn money. Now, if we have a look here, I'm now level 5. I got a few $1,000s because I've been spending on perks, but how do I have money? How have I got a level 5? I haven't been playing the game. I sit in a lobby, or I do on the practice server, but the game will actually allow me to win. I don't even have to be on the server to win. Well, I sort of do, but I'll hopefully be able to show you what I mean there. Yeah, so you earn money, you get different perks, like, you know, walk quieter. You know, it's a survival sort of first-person shooter, so there are in a deathmatch sort of setting. So you've got perks like where you have to eat and drink and keep, you know, same as you get in a regular survival game, and just general perks and things like that. You know, I'll just quickly go over them. If you want to read them, you can hit pause. And you sign them there. I've done the bet one because I want to try something out. You've got different camo because despite being a Hunger Games Battle Royale sort of first-person shooter, apparently everybody is from the military, or in the case of the blue one here, the police. Okay, then let's load her up and have a look. Now, remember the screenshots. That's going to be incredibly important. I mean, you've got your settings actually. Before we get in there, we'll have a look at the settings. Regular settings and things, but good luck changing them here because it's like here I've got to set to high. You go, wait, what? Because it's showing everything underneath that drop down. Not acceptable on a website, but hey, early access game. First game though that I have seen a laptop setting, which is like what? On the front page it's got a potato setting, but I'm guessing laptops for low, really low end. So yeah, you know. If you got an Alienware or something, you know, an actual gaming laptop, and you go, oh, I'll get a laptop. I don't know what you're going to get there. I'm not going to mess with that setting. Also, 4K textures. Now, 4K textures, you'd imagine, are very, very high-res AAA sort of textures. Got it set to high, but apparently, yeah, shadow quality does not count in changing. Yeah, let's save settings. Other, yeah, disable analytics. Now, this keeps re-enabling. It's like, no, screw you. I don't want you getting analytics. I mean, you've had analytics for 7 months and you've ignored the fact this game's dead. So, but even though I save settings, it'll change. Controls. Controls here do not match anything that I've found to them. So, we'll go to the practice server here now. When I first started playing this game, because I couldn't get a game, I suggested it to the developer. Now, he's a friendly guy, but friendly and being a good developer are two different things. But I suggested to him that, hey, you know, there's no online play, there's no players. I'm tired of buying games, multiplayer games, early access, trying to help these people out, and just to find that multiplayer's dead. What good is a multiplayer if there's no multiplayer? I said, you really need bots or something. And he took it on board and he added bots. But yeah, you got this practice mode here. It's the only one where you can just start the game up. You start in a lobby. Normally you got to wait for other players, but in the practice one you can just get going. So here we go. Now I'm playing on a i5 3570K processor, overclocked to 4.2 gig. Also have GTX. Now see that? Naked hands, and now we have gloved hands. This is where you start off. There's a map in the corner that sort of shows you the areas. It's important to burn those into your retinas so that you can remember where things are, because you will just get messages that come up saying an area is going to be mortared, and if you're in that area, they're called hot zones, you're fucked. It'll also give you an idea of things. While you're normally waiting, you can play soccer. Now, if you kick the ball into the goal, you'll get $20. You've seen that the money goes towards buying perks. They've nerfed it down, but this ball used to just kick it, stand back, and it would just keep rolling. Still seems to do it, but not as fast, and just keep getting money. Now, if you notice, it looks very dark. You might think, oh, early morning map or not. Now, take note of that lens flare there, very square. That's meant to be the sun. When we're ready up, these gates will drop here, and then I will have to jump over the sticks on the ground, because apparently these soldiers, the sticks can't go very far. I mean, yeah, they fixed the animation. The animations used to be really goofy, but yeah, there's a feet there. You can still see. It's not pigeon toed. What would be the opposite of pigeon toed? Whatever that is. That's how I'm running. The crouch used to be the worst. I mean, if you watch, because I've got crouch bound to another key, but yeah, it looks a bit better. But if you watch a lot of videos on YouTube, the gameplay basically consists of people sitting in here kicking a soccer ball and pretending they're giving each other blowjobs, and that's about the extent of it, because that's about all you can do. Let's start up. We got it ready up. As you can see, I'm getting money from soccer balls. I mean, before I used to run off and I just kept getting the score coming up. Scored a goal, 20, and I'd end up getting about $1,000 just from that. When one, we got these. Here we go. Oh, no stick. There's a stick on the ground. I can't get over it. Unless I jump. Let's see if they fixed it. Yeah, they fixed it. Before used to be actually like run up the walls. Oh, there's a draw. Now, they have a random respawn one now. Oh, that's right. My use key's not working that I've found. There's something in there. But if it, I'll tell you what that is. Oh, it's a grenade. It's a bit hard to tell because, as you can see, the HUD is under my hand. It used to be above my hand in previous times I played it. But yeah, right off the bat, there's this blue haze everywhere, and as you can see, it's not bright and sunny as those screenshots on Steam. It used to be. I don't know what the hell's gone wrong. I reckon they must have broken the renderer or something. I mean, even the textures. Look at those textures. Those are not 4K textures. I don't know if that's because it's not loading up the 4K textures properly. Oh, look at that. The soccer ball's actually decided to run away too. Yeah, fuck off, soccer ball. Yeah, you got these lights there. But yeah, the textures are very low res, and they don't look as good as they used to, and I don't know if that's because there's a problem with the lighting render or what. I think there is, because the lens flares those lens flares, if we get over there, they will be square. But yeah, there's nobody playing. Okay, so yes, apparently I can't run and jump. Southern Farm is now a hot zone. Well, I'm not running to the Southern Farm, I'm running, you got a compass up there in the corner. I mean, yeah, southeast. But yeah, you got to keep your eye on that, so instead of focusing on the game, most games would have a compass bar up across the top or the bottom. Much easier to keep an eye on, but yeah, as I run along, you can see the plants popping in and out. Early access game, you're going to expect bugs like that. I could handle that if there was some actual gameplay. But this game, apart from getting worse each time I play it, something is more and more broken. Ooh, food. Okay, like, yeah, let's show you here. Okay, oh, there's a fire axe. Let's get the fire axe. You can only carry 2 weapons at once. You've got to select it. But so you get this little exclamation mark every time you go to pick something up. If it's red, your inventory's full. My character wants to pick this motorbike up, but my inventory is too big for my inventory. Grab some food. Spam. And there you go. Now, yeah, I'll have to throw the okay, the key I had bound before that would make me eat food and stuff is no longer working. So let's see what is item in. So let's see if that works. No, F. Oh wait, that dropped it. I dropped the grenade. Please don't blow up in my face. So yeah, I've got a key bound to use and... Oh, okay. I didn't even realise I threw that. Yeah, the grenade explosions aren't the greatest. Yeah, just sitting around in keys. Now, here's what I love. So you can walk in these rooms, absolutely fine. But You know, you're searching for resources, walking around, and this will happen every time. Walk in, oh, you see I've got a bit stuck? Oh well, who cares, we've got some Gatorade. Because if you see up the corner there, you've got food and water and stuff, so... okay, that's the button we've got bound for using. Let's walk out. Oh wait, hang on, we can't. There's something invisible here. So if there were players on here, I would have to wait until I die. Oh, weapon crate dropping soon. Oh, that helps me. There's a helicopter out there. Yeah, it'll drop a weapon crate. It does have a smoke trail that comes up to it, but because it'll be down in a valley or somewhere, you'll be lucky if you can see it. Oh, there it goes. Wait, I'm seeing red lights and crap on the ground. It's flying through the air. But yeah, the only way I can fix it is disconnect. But yeah, now it's underway. This is a battle royale game, but if you watch, if the servers refresh, yeah, high full servers. Don't think so. Pointless feature at this point. Okay, now it's going to take forever to refresh the servers. Oh, there we go. In progress, even though I wasn't in there. It's still showing one player. But I want to get in quickly to see if this works. You can hear all the things. And we got the music. Rabid wins $2,500. I just joined the server and I instant win. So I could basically sit there in here, just come into here at the spawn, and just keep disconnecting, reconnecting, ending the round, and get 2,500 each time. Probably, no doubt, get XP for joining up. I mean, earlier I was playing the game, and when I logged out, I was level 3. As you see, I was like about 3,000 before. Bang! Oh, now I'm up to 10,000. I'm doing well here. I'm in the money. But now I'm level 6, and I didn't do much. I was thinking I was level 5 when I started. But earlier, yeah, I was level 3 when I logged out. I logged back in, I was level 4. So, yeah, you buy these perks. Oh, look at that. What's that one? That's... Ooh, I don't get as thirsty as fast. So I guess once I've got all them done up, basically just got to kill people. But yeah, refresh servers. I mean, if you do this fast enough after the round's finished, I can actually get back into the server. It'll still say that there's somebody in there, but now it's reset. But yeah, no bots anymore. So basically, this is all I can do, is run around the game. There is snakes out there, if you're lucky enough to find one at random. So let's get straight into ready on it. Get you free $20. Oops. And hell, even the soccer ball can't go where you want it to. But we'll head to the military base, I think. Southeast, I think it is. I can't get over. Oh, yeah, we'll run. Now, yeah, can you imagine like 42 players running out of that one area? As I said, they do have a server with a random spawn. But yeah, there seems to be something really badly wrong with the render here and the textures and things. They're just awful and murky. If we're lucky, we'll see a snake, but I get to see a snake probably about once every 10 goes. See if we can find the barrier as well, because as you can see, you can't see the shield or the barrier that goes over. With the way the renderer seems to be at the moment, it's basically got to be right in your face, and then it was like saying the play area will shrink soon. And it didn't just shrink, it chased me. And then it comes up after it's overlapped me by about 100 metres that the area has now reduced. Yeah, off in the distance there we've got these watchtowers. That's where the US base is. Because, you know, every game has got to be the US. You know, can't have Australians or British or anything like that. I mean, hell, I make a game, it's going to be very Aussie. No offence, Americans, but fuck yous, you've got enough video games already. But yeah, this is going to be a long-winded video just for the simple fact that I've got to run anywhere to get anywhere. I mean, I could stay around that area back up there with the huts where it crashed before, but I generally find weapons. Like earlier on, I picked up a Uzi, then I found a weapons crate, a weapons drop, and now those hot zones, you'll start seeing. Well, if you can see the area, I think I can hear explosions, so not too far away. But yeah, you can see off in the distance explosions like some mortar or air raid on that area. So you don't have much room for exploration because the bubble, you're inside a big dome that, as I said, you can't see at the moment. It gets smaller and smaller to force everybody into the one area. So there's, like I said, there's no sort of real exploration or anything. You're eventually going to be jammed in with the remaining players. And maybe a few glitchy snakes. But, yeah. Now, if you've played Rust Legacy, Rust before it went to Unity 5, you'll recognise this bad boy, the hangar. Because, as I said, these are Unity Store assets. It's exactly the same hangar that was in Rust Legacy. They couldn't even bother retexturing it and chuck it in a modeler. So, yeah, here we are. Oh, look, we got a weapon. Now, yeah, I had an Uzi before. It wasn't automatic, it was a single shot. And, yeah, that one's not so bad. The Uzi, though, it took up the whole screen. But as you can see, because of the lighting textures on the hand and stuff look crap. Oh, combat knife. I can stab myself in the foot. Get some food, because as you can see, I'm already hungry and thirsty for running about 5 minutes. I mean, I'm so glad we don't starve like we do in video games, because otherwise I would be a fat bastard from the amount I have to eat and drink. Yeah, there's various things, MREs, bandages and stuff. MREs are massively ready meals or something. There's something there. Oh, yeah, gun clip. So you'll get a gun, and then you'll be lucky if you can find... I mean, look at that gun clip. And this is what I love about the automatic weapons. Look at that. I'm not moving the mouse there. That's just the gun kickback. I would reload, but I can't. Let's see if I can drop this. I couldn't drop the Uzi before. Oh, let me drop that. But no, I'm going to have to John Rambo it. Yeah, I'm a badass. Knife. I'll stab you in the throat. And yeah, and there's just random shit everywhere that you look and find. Yeah, there's some Gatorade or something like that. Powerade. So, yeah, have a drink because I'm getting very dehydrated very fast. Oh, I just stabbed myself in the mouth while I drank that. But yeah, I'm that strong. Oh, here's my favourite, the shotgun. Pick it up. Oh yeah. Triple barrel shotgun. Now I'm chicken him. Dun 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 dun. 3 shots. Okay. Fire the first shot. Oh, it's actually working. Okay. Last time I fired it, it made like a pfft noise. But yeah, we're out of ammo. No more shotgun shells. But oh, look at that. That's conveniently an Uzi here. Now, Uzi. I'm holding the mouse button down. A single shot. Now look at that. How the hell can you hit anything with that? Last time I went to make the video, got all these watchtowers, and I was, well, let's even get up a watchtower, but I couldn't. But I think when I rewatched the video, I could actually see that there was. Oh yeah, there we go. I mean, can you imagine when you're in a hurry? Oh well, Red, trying to get up a ladder that you've actually got to click on. Maybe it doesn't like that I'm carrying an Uzi. No, because I've climbed other ladders, but yeah, okay. Oh wait, oh look how good that is. Like, seriously? You would think... Oh no, he doesn't want to go on there. Oh, yeah, there are ladders, you've got to click on them, you can't just run straight up them, so that's going to be fun when you got people trying to shoot you in the back. Oh, there we go, snake. Flying dead snake. Well, I said before, about 1 in 10. It's funny, it looks like an actual python, which aren't venomous. I don't know if they've changed those, but it used to be like one hit kill you, but early access game is early access game, so all is forgiven. Let's see. Oh my god, you go from getting no snakes to having heaps. And it seems that in this world, all snakes levitate. Guessing that's another Unity Store asset. I would not be surprised if I went to the Unity Asset Store and could find everything in this game, from textures through to plants, through to buildings, through to snakes. And the guns. The gun that... Oh, seriously, how you meant to aim that? Oh my god. Oh, there we go. There's, I think that's some green smoke over there. So, That might mean that there's a crate. I went to do that before, but a snake came at me and the round magically ended. Because there's, haven't seen the dome yet. You get the message that the dome is now shrinking. Oh, Southern Farm and US military. They always love bombing the damn farms. I'm assuming it's some US military because everything has that American look. And I mean, hell, there's the US base. Oh, 2 snakes. Oh my god. I wonder if the devil was watching me because, yeah. I think you can even shoot the birds. Let's see if we can do that. Oh no, there's another snake and now I'm going to be screwed because I've only got a knife. Hurrah. And I can't see where the hell that green smoke is. Oh, here we go. Here comes the barrier. Now, that's the barrier I was talking about. And you can barely see it. We're at Kaborum, which is, not be confused with Aris, I think it is, because they look identical. Once you know where your areas and stuff are, you're going to get easily lost. Now, I can't shoot a bird, but yeah, this thing here will tell you that the area is decreasing, but as you can see, that thing's like hunting me. And I can't see the smoke for that supply crate. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'd go get the weapons, but unfortunately that is now in the barrier, and if I go back there, I'm going to get damaged. And that's really the game. It's no players, Unity assets, buggy as hell, with the killer sphere of death closing in on me, and it is just awful. And I've got to say, you know, if you buy any game, don't buy this one. I mean, $15, there are a lot of other games you can buy for that price at the moment that are more polished and a lot further along in development. You go read the reviews, there's people like, oh, game is buggy, I've got half an hour or 20 minutes gameplay. Oh, here we go. Oh, are you kidding me, freaking snake again? This is how random the game is. Oh no, that snake doesn't want to take. Oh, okay. Oh wait, maybe we've got to get this side all over. Oh no, I'm guessing I'm poisoned now or something. 3, no, I'm dehydrated and I'm dying. But that's okay, because I'll just quickly disconnect. Hit play. Oops. Refresh the server. I mean, 7 months I've had this game for, and this is all I have done. Either sit in lobbies, waiting and hoping people will join. And I mean, how long are you meant to sit in a lobby? 20 minutes? You join the group like they say, and there's nobody there. The only way you can even explore is join this practice server. And there we go, another win. So yeah, I could just sit here for about an hour, just connecting, reconnecting, and just max out my character. Then I'll be set for these tournaments that I never seem to be able to get into. But yeah, I'm going to say $15. As one person told me, $15, that's not much. You could buy a pizza. Well, for us it's $20 Australian and you can get 2 pizzas. Actually, you get 6 pizzas if you went to Woolworths. So that's my advice, is spend your money on pizzas. Even if this game's in a bundle, I mean, for $1, don't get it. I mean, what's the point of getting a game that's multiplayer only, doesn't even have any bots anymore, for God knows what reason. I mean, if you can't play a game, why should you buy it? Early access or not, you know, there's still a certain standard, and I think it's about time Steam and Valve started cracking down on these Unity Store bundled games by wannabe kids developers. They're like, I got free Unity and I got people to give me money and now I just buy Unity Store assets. I mean, I don't think the developers got any actual development training. I think he's just read tutorials and gone to visit the Unity Asset Store. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, other people have done it. I mean, hell, you got the game Unturned by Nelson Sexton. That uses a lot of Unity assets, but he's made that game his own. But the thing is, it's free. $15, you can buy StarMade. Been in early access for a long time, but it's getting better, and you can see the changes. This game is going backwards. So yeah, I'm going to say avoid it like the fucking plague. Spend your money elsewhere. Or at least do your research and check, because you know, early access is about helping developers about playing the games and finding bugs and stuff like that. But how are you meant to find any of that when you can't play the game as it's intended? The developer needs to do some PR work, but I think he needs to take it off Steam. He admitted he released the game too early, and it's just way too early. Games need to have some gameplay to be a game, and Valve needs to have some quality control where people need to send them the game, they check it out, instead of just taking their money and going, yep, put it on Steam, or putting it through Greenlight, where every goddamn 12-year-old with half a brain can vote on stuff because it's so cool, it has a goat, it's so random. I like because there's a button that I said like, so I pressed that. I mean, God, this game told me I won. No, I didn't win. I don't think anybody's won. But yeah, Valve needs to start pulling their finger out and earning their money and protecting their consumers instead of leaving it up to the consumers to do their quality assurance for them. I mean, a game gets mixed or negative reviews, they've got to look at it. But first of all, they've got to play the game and say, you know what, this isn't even a tech demo. This isn't even pre-alpha. This game is not a game. Come back and see us when it's ready to go, because we're not selling this to our customers. You know, we've got a store to run here. And because there is no quality assurance, and any man and his dog can do this. They can go and just put any shit together, and Steam can go, oh yeah, no, been one or two examples I can think of where Steam's withdrawn a game from the store. But it's too late. The people have already made their money. I'm all for early access and helping indie developers out, but once upon a time, indie developers were guys who'd been to college for about 4 years, were in their basement, and were actually working on their game for free because their payoff came when they sold their game when it was released. Where these days we're paying up front, we're paying to playtest, where once upon a time playtesters were paid to playtest. And then there's no point playtesting a game because if you offer any critical feedback, you're shut down by either rabid fanboys. I mean, got these guys defending the game. When people say they can't play it, there's nobody to play it with. Yet it's these same guys that I'm like, I bet they're there for the cash tournaments. Where are they when there is no cash tournaments? I bet they turn up every Friday, play the game, hang out with the developer. They're like, oh, the developer's a nice guy. Well, the developer's being a nice guy. He might be. But a developer being a nice guy doesn't give me a product. I don't care if it's only $15 US, and that when it's on sale it costs this or it costs that. It's $15, $20 actually for me because I'm Australian, and that's money I had to earn. I mean, any other industry we would not put up with it, and it's time for gamers to goddamn pull their fingers out and say no more, and speak up, and stop supporting bad game development practices. I wish this game would succeed. It's got in theory, it's got a really good idea. But in its execution, it's a fucking joke. And I think the developer knows it too. But yeah, developers need to listen to their customers, not just the ones blowing smoke up their ass, because praise gets you nowhere. You've got to listen to critical feedback. Actual critiques. Not, oh, you're butthurt, you're a troll, you're this and that. Fanboys, you need to goddamn shut up, because we're criticising this game because you people won't, and we're doing it to try and make the game better. We're trying to help the developer. I mean, if you've got a broken, buggy game and you just say, it's fucking awesome, like some of these reviews are, it's broken, there's nobody playing it, but it's awesome, that doesn't help the developer at all. But there, that's the end of my rant. This is Down to One. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if it's helped you to stop making a bad purchasing decision, so much the better. But yeah, I've got to say, speak with your wallet. Stop supporting bad developers. Send these guys a message, and tell them, be a developer or go back to your day job. And I'm starting to feel a lot of these guys, their day job is freaking high school. But yeah, you take care. I'm Rabbit Bat once again, and have a good day, night, whichever part of the world you're in. Thanks for watching.